So now that you have your compost pile, you have your carbon and nitrogen all put together, here's some tips that you can follow to make sure that you get a good process throughout the whole time. Try to avoid anything that's pesticides or was previously sprayed with any kind of lawn chemical or anything like that. The other tip we like to do is we like to add old compost to the pile because it adds microorganisms that have already cultivated back into that pile, which helps speed up the process. And then the other thing is shredding your material. You want to make sure you shred it so that there's more surface area for those microorganisms to eat all that material. So if you throw in a whole banana versus chopping it up, or a pumpkin, the more area that the certain microorganisms have to eat, the quicker they can break it down. And the other tip is moisture, because those microorganisms need a lot of water to survive. Spraying it with a hose once it dries out, which you can use your hand, your touch, to make sure is still at a good level.
A few things you want to keep out of your compost. Definitely plastics. Plastics are a huge contaminant in compost piles because they're everywhere and they do not break down. Secondly, you have produce stickers. So you want to take these stickers off of your produce before you throw them in the compost. A fun thing you can do is to start a household competition for produce. So if you take stickers off of your produce, fruits and vegetables you eat, put it on a sticker board, and at the end of the month, see who's eaten the most fruits and vegetables. Third, you want to be careful with these wax-coated paper little cartons, because at most compost sites, they don't have a shredder. So we're not going to be able to break it down into pieces small enough to digest in our compost. So most of the time, unless you're sending it to a big composting facility, you want to keep it out of your compost bin. And then this looks like a bamboo dinner plate. Also, we don't have a shredder, and so it'll take a little bit of time to break down. We're just going to keep seeing it in our compost pile, so best to keep it out of your household community compost pile.